Hello, Prayerful Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby. I'm so happy to be with you this evening. I am the director of Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focus Ministry, and it is a pleasure to be in sacred service with spiritual practice. The spiritual practice we like to focus on is prayer. And prayer is a very important part, especially during this season. We have named this season Celebrating the Miracle. That's our theme for this season, Celebrating the Miracles. And this week we've been focusing on peace and we're bringing it to a close. We're celebrating Advent and our focus has been on peace. So I'm entitling this piece, which is a very important part, the process of birthing peace. Birthing peace starts with each and every one of us. It starts with our choices, and it starts with being willing to allow something new to unfold. So I am using the Advent book for 2018, excuse me. I'm trying to rush the years from Unity. And today it has the affirmation, I bless the world with words of peace and actions of goodwill. We are as good as our actions and our words. And when our actions and our words work in alignment, they work together, what we find is we demonstrate more good in our life. This is the miracle working that Emma Curtis Hopkins talked about. That's miracle working is when everything works together to support the good of God, the will of God. And she reminds us that there is so much of it out there. It is an abundance of it out there, and we ought to have it. Practically speaking, what that means is we ought to have more than enough in our life, more than enough to meet every single bill, every single obligation, more than enough so that we can experience more love and joy in our relationship, more peace, perfect health, all of those things there. And that is the essence of this season. It is about learning how to be in joy, to be in peace, to be in harmony with good, learning how to experience more of it abundantly in our lives. That is the reason I'm so honored to pray with you. And I'm going to invite you to turn within with me right now. And as we move within this sacred space right now, I'm acknowledging the presence of God, knowing that the presence of God is everywhere, that the blessing of God is that divine fulfillment, that it is the joy in living, it is the experience of good, and that wherever my eyes rest, I know that I behold the presence of good. I behold the presence of peace. I behold the presence of that infinite power. I know that that infinite power is the seed of something new unfolding and expressing itself. I know that the seed of peace is the divine awakening. And in that awakening right here, right now, I know that it is focused and it is directed. So regardless of all these things that are going on in our lives right now, I hear these words, judge not by appearances. For I know that right where I am, the center, the circumference of good, of wisdom and light is alive within me. And that good, that wisdom and light includes the peace that passeth all understanding. And I'm knowing this same truth about every single person that I come into contact with. The peace that passeth all understanding is alive. It is alive within everyone that is hearing my voice, so viewing this video. And what I know about this whole experience right here and right now is that the blessings of the divine are upon us, and it is the blessing of the divine fulfilling itself in deeds, in actions, and in words, and that the entire universe is encircled in this vibration of good, this vibration of peace. So I speak my word today, affirming the glory and the blessing of perfect health, and that perfect health fulfills itself in all ways within my life, that my body temple is responsive, that my body temple is awake and aware, that my body temple is the emanation of the spirit of perfection. Every blood cell radiates that wholeness. Every part of my being expresses its wisdom and its light and its joy. And I know that it fulfills itself as the radiance of good. So I'm knowing that my heart is in perfect balance. I know that my body temple is in perfect balance. I know that my mental and emotional spirit is filled with the harmony, the joy, and the balance in life and through life. It affords new and courageous decisions that empower more good within my experience and in those that are hearing these words right now. What I know is it creates a space where the goodness of spirit can only unfold. And in that goodness right here, right now, just as I know that there is wholeness and perfection within my body temple, that my body is the radiance of health, I know that that radiance of health fulfills itself right here, right now, in every single relationship. I know that it radiates within the household with family members. I know that it radiates within all of the sacred social circles within my circumference and in everyone's circumference. I know that that wonderful radiance fulfills itself within the workplace, that it is alive and thriving in the highways and the byways, that humanity is lifted up because of this dynamic relationship and this dynamic of peace, the harmony, the balance, and that wonderful good. I know that this same energy is the blessing. It is harmony in action, harmony fulfilling itself within all of our finances. That my finance is simply God in action, God reciprocating God, God revealing God, and God expressing God. And I know that my financials are filled with balance and harmony, that it is overflowing in prosperity and good. And this good I speak of right here and right now is the same good for everyone that hears my voice. I know that this wonderful energy is the peace that passeth all understanding, that it creates a space for perfect joy and perfect wisdom. It creates a space where the dynamics reign within our household, within our whole experience with everyone and everything we come into contact with. I'm knowing that this wonderful energy that I speak of right here, right now, is the dynamic blessing all around, fulfilling itself within our households, within our neighborhoods, within our families, moving in and through and out the world, blessing the world in ways that we know not of. Yet I know that this energy and this dynamic is alive and thriving. In this very moment, I'm giving thanks for this blessing, the richness of the divine expressing itself and revealing itself in these sacred ways. And what I know about the sacredness of it is that there is the beauty of spirit, the awe expression of God in action, the awe of peace and harmony, the very breath of life moving, radiating, creating balance, and creating that infinite, precious life itself, birthing and giving more and more of itself. And so in this moment right here, in joy and in gratitude, I simply release these words, my thoughts, I allow my actions to go before and prepare the way. And I know that universal law simply responds with a kindly yes, a sacred yes, and it is already done. And so we affirm right here and right now. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe. May these words have power. And aho. So breathing right now, I'm inviting you to join me in gently opening your eyes and just look all around you at the beauty of spirit. And as we're acknowledging it, I invite you to join me tomorrow. It's a new day, and we have a new theme for the week. I know that you are truly a blessing in the world, and I'm inviting you to share this prayer with others if you're enjoying the benefits. And I also invite you to support this ministry. You have a sign across the screen, and it invites you to text a donation to us. And I'm giving thanks for the blessing that you've already sent us. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.